Hey, what's up guys? It's Pixelated Apollo. Thanks for stopping by and welcome to another Game of Thrones battle in the Kings of Winter mod for Total War Attila. Now this one is going to be a massive siege battle. So the last battle was an ambush battle. This time we are fighting over a nice little city here, and it looks like it's supper time. It looks like everyone is cooking some dinner in their nice lovely little homes. That, or they're just trying to stay warm because it's winter time. I don't know. But yeah, this is going to be a really cool fight because not only do I have to hold the walls over here on this side, I also have to protect my my coast because we have a small naval force that is going to be attacking. And the reason we're bringing the Navy is because there's some unique factions and I should say unique units, like the House Manderley, I think is how you pronounce it. Don't know too much about this house, but obviously they are a Navy or coastal kind of focused faction. And I really like the coat of arms. Very nice, like a Poseidon there. They're very cool. All right, so let's go ahead and check out the army comps. Now, I also want to remind you guys that this is a mod that's still in its infancy. So there's only one faction. So you're gonna see some houses that are going to be killing each other that you wouldn't really see in the lore. It's just what we have to do to make it work as of right now. But hopefully, fingers crossed, they add some new factions that we can do more historical battles or more lore correct battles in the future. But let's go ahead and start with Jackie Fish's attacking force. Now he has a pretty large army here. He's bringing 3 units of siege team. I really like the name of that, siege team. It's much better than like artillery crew. Siege team, they're a team. And then over here we have the House Mormont spears, or I'm sorry, swords. He's bringing a ton of these guys, like around 10 or so, something like that. But they look really cool. They've got the nice like bear coat of arms. I love it. And then in the back here, he's bringing the House Glover's Warhammers. These guys were pretty nasty. We saw them in the last battle. By the way, if you haven't seen the last battle, there's a link in the description. You can watch that. It's a pretty sweet ambush. And then he's got some House Umber's axes. So he's bringing some axes to the fight. Got the you got the guys in the front here who are dual wielding some axes because they don't need shields. They got their beautiful axes. Here's their Winter Guard for his general. And he's bringing a couple archers, longbow bannermen. And then here's the rest of his army. These are units that we've already seen before. What has he got over here? More Glover's Warhammers, more swords, another catapult, so more siege team over here. And that's pretty much it. Let's now look at his navy, which is the House, what was it again? Manderley Marines. I don't know how good these guys are. They're actually pretty good for like a naval unit. So it's gonna be pretty cool to see them, hop off their boats and charge the beaches over here. I do have a small force awaiting their arrival. Let's go ahead and look at my army. Again, my force is going to be focused around more the Stark house. This is like this standard, kind of military for the northern houses. But yeah, the buildings here are on fire. He has started the bombardment phase, so things are going to get pretty spicy here soon. So let's real quick check out these army comps for my army. So with my force, I'm bringing about 4 units of sword bannermen. They have the classic House Stark coat of arms there. Very cool. And then over here, I'm bringing 4 units of the Karstark spears. Again, we saw them in the last battle. And then I have 4 units of the House Reed longbows, and they're standing right next to that burning. That has to be super hot. Like, I would be like, ugh, can we move positions? But yeah, let's see. That's my front line for this defense. Let's see what I got back here. I'm bringing some javies, so I've got the javelin bannermen. Again, they just look like the sword bannermen. They're very similar uniforms. I'm bringing 2 units of pikemen, so I've got pike bannermen. And in the back here, watching the coast, the beaches, I've got sword men-at-arms. So let's check them out. These are like lower tier soldiers. Oh, look at that guy's uniform. You see that? Got the like leather and the chainmail. That is awesome. He looks so cool with the coat of arms on there. That is awesome. And then I've got 2 units of poor fellows. Now I assume these guys are a religious unit. Because they do have some religious symbols on them. So yeah, whatever. We got some religious folk fighting for us. And then I've got the Northern Vanguard. Again, let's check them out. They look pretty awesome, heavily armored. Got a nice color, different colors here, red, white, and green. So a very colorful unit. I'm also bringing a siege team, and I do have some House Stark great swords. This is a very elite great sword unit. They're gonna run by, get into position. Get ready, men, the streets are on fire. Prepare to hold, whatever it takes. So yeah, I'm currently getting into formation. My plan here, well, I don't really have a plan. My plan is to fight, to die for this great settlement. When me and Jackiefish, we're trying out different mods. We're not exactly playing like MLG strats, you know. We're just having fun and trying to create these epic cinematic battles. So now we just wait, and I think he's gonna oh, there we go. He took, oh, what is this, like made out of like paper mache? Like, who built this wall? Like, it takes like 2 volleys from the catapult and it's down. It is gone. Man, it was like almost like this was a sinkhole or something. Here comes another volley. So he's gonna try to take out some very important breaches into my walls. But I'm gonna sit right here while my city is burning. My men are terrified. Oh, jeez. Just missed these guys. Just missed them. These are some lucky souls right here. The first wave is about to go in. My catapults have begun bombarding his first wave of forces. And this is where things get really nasty. Look at this. Look at this this atmosphere. You got smoke in the background. You got fire. Here comes another volley coming in into his warhammers. Oh, I just missed him there. I guess I shouldn't say just missed him. That was pretty far away. Here we go. Here comes a much better volley. Oh, yes. See you later. Look at all the blood on the floor. They are just in pain, begging for mercy. So here they come. They're marching forward. Let's see if we can get any more epic volleys. Courage, men. You gotta be pretty brave. I mean, seeing these explosive rounds come in. Oh, jeez. Another explosive round taking out 10, 20 men. Man, I'm really just taking out this unit. And here comes the first charge into my sword bannermen. These are the swords here. Oh, they're gonna take their time though. My men they're hitting their shields. They're getting excited. Here we go for the city. Lovely. So there we go. That's going to be a pretty good defense right here. Let's see what else is going on. You got more soldiers going into the breach. My spears are about to form up here. Shield wall. There we go. And then he's charging in more troops on this side. I've got more spears kind of watching the flank. My archer's a little bit open here to an attack, but hopefully my spears kind of pin them down. Yes, they are. And my arrow towers are definitely supporting me in this this epic conflict. I'm gonna flank over some swords now. Let's go ahead and turn on the HUD. So this is what it's looking. If you look at the balance of power, I think like Jackiefish started with like over 1,000 troops, like larger, like he had over 1,000 troops compared to me. And then we've got a great battle at the gate. I put my javies up on the walls here, so they're throwing down their javelins into his Mormont swords. I've got House Stark holding sword bannermen. Bannermen! Oh, look at this guy. You see him right there? Let's get a zoom in on him. He's like the officer. Look at it. He's right in the front lines. He's got a long sword there. See if we can get any kills. Oh, he hit that guy's shield, and that guy was not phased at all. Oh, that guy, there we go. Oh, he died. How did he die? I guess a javi just hit him. Or an arrow or something. Alright, so we got a pretty epic battle at the gate, and then things are really taking off over here. So we got the burnt up buildings in the background. See, oh my god, I think I'm focusing my, yes, I think I'm focusing my catapult over in this blob here. I'm focusing my catapult somewhere. Maybe it's right here. Because there is a ton of forces from the House Glover's Warhammers and the House Mormont's swords. Where's that? Where is my artillery? Here it comes. Ready, guys? This is like just as good as the mangonel. Oh, jeez. I'm taking a huge cluster of troops. They've got their shields up. Shields up, man. This is pretty great. I just love siege battles. I mean, you guys know that. I have so many siege battles on my channel. They're just, you know, they've got this charm to them. There's just something about like holding out in the streets, fighting to the last man. Oh my god, look at them fly. They're going like 10, 20 feet, 30 feet. That's crazy. That is just pure destruction. They're already breaking. Or no, that's a different unit. Oh, now Jackie Fish's artillery trying to give a taste of my own medicine. I don't want that medicine. I only want to give it to you. Pretty nasty brawl near this this tower right here, but we are holding as of right now. Man, there's so many forces blobbed up here. My archers better be getting some good kills. House Reed archers with their nice green color scheme. Oh, and then we've got his artillery firing down on my position over here. Those explosive rounds. Doesn't look like he has any, he hasn't been getting any kind of successful shots as I have. I mean, he's gotten a couple good kills, but yeah. What I was trying to say, like, words are hard right now. He hasn't been able to get a good hit on my men, unlike I've been getting on his men. Sometimes it's so hard to explain myself. But this is such a kill zone right here. Like, I am taking out so many good soldiers of his, and I am holding with such few troops. My sword bannermen, though, they're getting a little depleted. Oh, more explosive rounds hitting my my great Northman vanguard. Hold strong, men. Hold strong. I don't think I was aware of them getting harassed like that. Oh my god. Someone shot an explosive round over here. More troops just, you know, piling up, trying to hold back. It's just pure muscle trying to take out this position. You know, it's not necessarily about skill. It's just pushing through. Shields up. Here comes a volley. Oh, an explosive round. Oh! Oh! See you later. That's a home run right there, guys. House Stark going in with their long swords, their great swords. Jeez. Oh my god. Occasionally you'll just see guys like take off. Oh, look at that. I'm killing a lot of my own troops, but you know, it's worth it. I'm killing a lot of theirs. It looks like he's making a pretty solid push over here. Let's now go to the other side because he is getting off of his ships right here. And this is a nice flanking force. This is where things get really epic. Get ready for this awesome beach assault right here. We'll go ahead and get rid of the HUD. Here comes my forces. They're not going to give up an inch of this town, so I'm going to go ahead and charge down here. Oh yeah, that is so cool. There we go. These are my lower quality troops. They are the sword men-at-arms. They're going to have a pretty tough time against these Marines, but I do have some support. I've got the poor fellows coming in. So very nice. They're going in there. They're gonna try to get some kills. And then I've got another unit coming in. They're gonna protect the flank because we have some Marines trying to go through this gap here. And so there's just a lot of fighting. Look at bird's eye view of this nice beach battle. Let's go ahead and go back to the front lines. We are getting some chain routes going on. So my sword bannermen, they are holding. But there are a couple places where I'm thinning, like over here. He took down another wall, so he's just gonna charge in, claim this city for his own. So, oh, look at his axes. They throw axes. I had no idea. I didn't know they threw axes. That is really cool. There they go. You see that? Oh, and it just took out a ton of my spears. My archers are like point blank firing into their flank. My great swords, they are getting pretty tired. I think they're breaking from the fight. More explosive rounds all over the place, and this has just been a bloodbath. Just absolute carnage in this first wall right here. Oh, there's another. Oh my god, I love that. I love those explosive rounds. It's so devastating. You can take out like half a unit in one volley. Now some of them are getting back up. But more. Oh, here comes another volley. Let's see. Can it hit anyone? Oh no. Here we go. Let's see. Come on, get a good hit. Nah. Not gonna happen. Here comes my axes. Oh, the tower going down. Oh, my defenses are just getting obliterated. Now I'm getting pushed back to the walls here. I'm charging in my great swords. My javies are really close up into this fight. So great swords versus the House Umber's axes. And now he's gonna flank around my poor sword bannermen, who have been fighting so bravely over on this. Oh, look at those axes just crash into my swordsmen. What am I supposed to do against that? And oh, now he's charging in his general. Look at that, the Winter Guard going into the fight. Let's get some close-ups here of this this brawl over here. Man, House Umber, they've got some sweet axes. Like, I love the fact that they have like throwing axes that they go in, throw their axes and charge into melee. I'm still winning over here, so this is actually going very smoothly, unlike the other parts of the siege. Let's go ahead and go back to that beach battle. Things haven't really changed. He has took out a lot of my sword men-at-arms, but you know, I've still got my general alive, so I'm gonna send my general down this way. I'm gonna keep him on horseback. So here we go. Come on, general. He's gonna try to support the men over here. There we go. Take out those Marines. Yes, I know my general is in combat, alright? I sent him in on purpose. He's a brave general. He's just not gonna sit back and watch his men die. He's gonna help them fight. So I'm trying to get some hammer and anvil over here. Just trying to, really what I'm trying to do is free up some of the troops fighting on the beach, so I can actually send them back to the other side of the siege battle. But my general took a lot of casualties over there, so I'm actually going to get him out of the fight. And this fight will continue. It looks like we are breaking some of his troops here, so I'm going to try to make sure they do not return. Look, he's sending in more Marines. What is that? Is that someone's head? Are these heads rolling? Get out of here. Oh my god, that is so disgusting. Heads are rolling down this slope. Oh man, war is hell. Jesus. Okay, so yeah, look at this. He has conquered this first layer of defense. It's not looking too good for House Stark. Looks like the rebellion is gonna happen here. This is a very strategic position that they're gonna lose, this great fortress. It's getting really laggy too, guys. I do apologize by that. Just Total War Attila is just a very poorly optimized game. I hate to say it, but it is. It is. It's a little less laggy over here because there's a lot of dead troops. Now I've got to send my javies over at this flank because he's trying to flank around my troops who are defending the gatehouse. And the men fighting over here, they're like, you know what, guys, we're gonna die here. The spears kind of look back and they can see the troops coming from the rear, and they're just like, my god, we are going to die. So they're gonna fight. They're gonna fight for House Stark because they believe in House Stark. And my troops are not holding up too well. I've got my archers now in melee. They've used up most of their ammo, so it's not that big of a loss to just throw them into the fight. I'm trying to buy more time so I can free up some of these troops over here. I still have some pikemen still alive, so I do have some reserves. So it's all good here. My general I'm going to put back up on this slope so he can kind of watch how the battle is going. And then the rest of my forces is fighting their hearts out over here. I've got some spearmen though coming, or pikemen coming to support the beach assault, because I need to win this if I'm going to win this fight here. But again, you know, we're just having fun here. We're not exactly playing to win. Let's get some close-ups here. House Stark. Let's watch this guy with the shield. You see him? He's going in. Wow. He is charging in. What is he doing? He's just kind of looking around. There we go. Where it looks sad. Oh, dead. He got a kill and then died. But this has been a pretty nasty fight over here. A lot of dead soldiers. If you just look down this hill, every once in a while you'll see a head just roll down. That was so funny seeing those heads roll down. That's so gruesome. Like, shields up. They're getting hit hard by that arrow tower. And it's mostly my religious nuts that are trying to hold this this beach. The last couple of troops fighting back to back at the gate. And they will fight on. They believe in this battle. They believe in this settlement. They will not drop their spears and their swords to surrender. Now they are surrounded. They're definitely fighting back to back. Oh, jeez. They're getting pushed back too. And then my javelin men are also fighting their hearts out. I'm actually really impressed by how long these guys have been fighting. So they used up most of their javies. Don't look at their backs. That is a lie. That's just cosmetic. They don't have any ammo. At least I don't think so. Oh, this guy's taking on a dual wielder. Check this out. Oh, he's gonna back up. Oh, he's dead. Hey, oh, jeez. Yeah, those dual wielding axemen are just kicking butt. That little jump. It's so cute. Oh man, rest in peace guys. You served my army very well. I am very proud of you. Alright, so now I'm forming up here. And check out this formation that I set up here accidentally. I didn't even think about the onagers, but they're like forming protective stances in between the gaps of the onagers. He is firing some of his axes into my men. Firing, he's throwing. Fire the axes! And then we've got some explosive rounds coming in. Oh, jeez, just wrecked that guy's house. One of the soldiers are like, "Hi, that was my house." You jerk. But yeah, he's going to try to skirmish down my forces here a little bit. But the onagers are definitely protecting my men here. So that is a good sight. Let's go back to the beach and see how this is going. So my pikemen now pushing on the very backs of them. This is really good because we're causing some morale issues for them. You know, exposing their flank. Don't you flee, you cowards. Let's zoom in the front line, see what's going on. Yeah, my religious nuts, they mostly have like clubs and like makeshift weapons. But you know, they're doing pretty well for having such crap weapons. These Marines are tough. They are so tough. I did not expect such a fight out of them. I was expecting them to break as soon as I put my pikes around the flank. But they are holding. There's only 2 more units left, though. Alright, let's see what's going on over here. Oh, here we go, guys. He's about to charge in. Oh, explosive round coming in. They're going to throw in their axes, and then they're going to charge. Old pikes. Oh, look at my pikes just wreck them. Oh my god, did you see that? Look at my pikes go. My goodness. Here comes some warhammers now. He's sending in some reinforcements. Watch this, guys. Oh, look at it. They just... Oh my god. It's like just them running into a... Well, that's basically what it is. It's just them running into those pikes so carelessly. Oh, there goes another head. See you later. Oh, there goes another head. Boop. Oh, man. So my pikemen are holding strong. This is definitely buying a lot of time for my my men on the beaches. But look at this. Finally, the Marines are wavering. So I'm going to have a lot of troops left over for the fight. Some reinforcements on the other side. There we go. We're freed up over here. I can now send in my reserves that were protecting the beach over to the other side. Much needed because I only have like 1 unit of pikemen. And I'm going to go ahead and charge forward my pikemen because I felt like it was a little cheap doing that. I wanted a nice, cool battle. I didn't want to just like sit back in some OP position. There we go. My pikes are kicking butt. Look at that. Those axes can't do anything against me. Watch this charge, guys. Watch this. Oh my god. Why are they so stupid? Like, I understand, like, some troops would die that way of just, like, charging into pikes like that. But don't you think some of them would just kind of, like, hit the, you know, the pike away or use their shield or do anything against that? I mean, come on. They're just melting over here. Look, it's just a pileup of death troops. Oh, God. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. He's on the ground. He's dying right there. He's like, oh, it hurts so bad. I shouldn't have charged into those pikes. But Jackie Fish, he's going to have some troops flanking around. He's actually got his general charging in. So he's keeping his men inspired by having the general fight in the front lines. I saw that coming, but, you know, I just let it happen because I didn't want my pikes to win me the battle. Like, that would have been pretty lame. And then here comes the rest of my forces. My poor fellows are going to get into position now. Also, I've got an extra unit of pikemen. I'm just letting them rest up a little bit. I don't want to make them too tired. They are moving pretty fast. But hopefully my pikes can buy me some time while these guys rest up for the final assault. The bounce power is still in his favor. But he's got about, what, 200 more troops than me? 300 more troops? Somewhere about, yeah, even more now. So my pikes are getting chopped into pieces. And it's a little hard to tell who's who at this point because, you know, there's a lot of friendly fire going on. It is a civil war within House Stark, so, and all the minor houses in the north. So here we go. Here comes the final charge. I mean, this is really what he's got left right here. So it's not impossible. It's just what's left of my army is pretty weak. I mean, the poor fellows, they're tier 2, so they're not exactly the best of the best. So I'm going to go ahead and charge them in. There we go. The epic conclusion of this grand siege battle. Here comes the Warhammers. And I've got these guys protecting the flank, letting them rest up. My pikemen are going to try to get into position. My general has dismounted, also letting him rest up. Such a cool uniform. Look at this guy. He's a vet right there. He's an experienced man. He's seen a lot of war in Westeros. Pikes down. So they're not quite in range. And now I noticed his general flanking around. And this is where my general sees him in the distance and he's like, I will do battle. I will end this rebellion once and for all. So I'm going to go ahead and charge in my general. Even though this is a really stupid move. This is just us role-playing at this point in the battle. But we wanted to see general v general. I sent in some units to support me because his general unit is way healthier than mine. But it's just a unit of men-at-arms, so really not going to do much here. So here we go. Shield wall. Oh, look at, did you see that guy? Like, oh my god, did you see that kill animation? I've never seen that before. The guy like dived in, knocked the guy down, and then stabbed him while he was laying down. That was insane. I'm gonna be sure to like zoom. Oh my god. I love it. My general's starting to break though. He's just too depleted. Too depleted. And yeah, my general is dead there, and or he's not dead, but he's breaking. Oh, sorry about that, guys. But yeah, once my general is dead, my men really start to lose heart here, and this is going to be the last couple seconds of the battle. My poor fellows, they will fight on because they're a religious unit. They don't necessarily care about the general. They fight for, you know, their religious purposes. They fight for no man. They fight for gods, apparently. And my pikemen are now in position. They're getting some good kills, but again, they're breaking because of all the soldiers breaking around them, and of course the general being dead. Because I think at this point my general does die. And there we go. That's the fight, guys. Valiant defeat. I hopefully this gives you a good idea of what to expect from this mod. I think it's really cool. I'm having a blast. And of course, Game of Thrones, the new season is starting up very soon. Let's go ahead and see the results here of this fight and see which units did well. If we look at my army first, look at my onager, 760 kills. That explosive round is devastating. That was insane. Nothing even comes close to that. I do have a pikeman unit getting 301. My Javies did okay. One got 183. This was the one on the gatehouse. My axes did alright. My archers did okay. I was hoping for more kills from my archers, but you know, it's not too bad. My great swords, one of my great swords got 271 kills. My sword bannerman getting some decent amount of kills. And look at this, my poor fellow's getting 133 and 157. That's not that bad at all. So if we look at his army now, his Marines over here, look how well his Marines did, getting over 100 kills. I'm sorry if you can hear dogs barking in the background. They never shut up. And then for his axes, he got a decent amount. His onagers doing okay. One got 148 kills. His archers doing all right. And his general doing really well, 257. Jeez, mine only got 91. But that's going to conclude this battle, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to like, leave a comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't. Maybe we'll try to get more Game of Thrones content out there. And if you're watching this and you're one of the mod developers, you know, send me a message. You know, create some more houses, because I would love to support your work so far, because I think it's great. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. Namaste.